What is up, guys? The homie Bigg Vic. We back here with another video. Listen, I'm fresh from RelayCon 2025. I'm still on like a slight high because I really enjoyed myself at this year's RelayCon 2025. Let me explain a few things before we get into today's video. Number one, I want to thank you guys for helping me reach 100,000 subscribers. Once again, my plaque came in the mail. We got it. Maybe you saw it on my Instagram post, but I don't think I mentioned it in a actual video or showing. The plaque came in the mail. I appreciate y'all. Every comment, like, dislike, subscribe, super chat, all the live interactions that you guys do, you know, when you come on and you participate. It really helps, you know, the videos out, the algorithm, et cetera, et cetera. But thank y'all for that. RelayCon 2025. So a lot of you may not know, prior to me going out to RelayCon 2025, just like a few days before that, had got a phone call. One of my first cousins passed away, you know, which was really tragic. It hit me pretty hard. I was just coming from, you know, just kind of coming out of leaving his funeral. I had a couple of days before RelayCon. When I got there, I was still kind of down. You know, I still was kind of down. But from the moment I touched down in Vegas and started seeing some familiar faces and new faces and talking to folks and running into subscribers of the channel, that really lifted me up. I don't think you guys understand, like, that moment for me, this year's RelayCon was really special for me because you never know what people are going through, right? And so I was kind of reserved prior to coming out to RelayCon, but when I got there, really made me take a step back and see the impact, more of the impact that I've had on a lot of you that decided to, you know, go out, purchase box trucks, invest in yourself, you know, start your businesses up. And just hearing you guys' stories, like from the moment I walked into the actual event itself, I felt like it was nonstop. I was getting stories back to back, nonstop, and I enjoyed every second. Every moment I got to spend with you guys was like, it was so epic to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really appreciated you guys' conversations, hearing the stories, things that you guys are experiencing in your businesses in real time, not in a comment, you know, not on YouTube, but in an actual physical location where we actually had these conversations. And it was kind of mind-blowing to me to hear the stories. Like, I looked a lot of you guys dead in your eyeballs, dead in your eyeball sockets. And to see the sincerity in your eyes and the stories and the grit and the hustle. One of you guys came up to me and said, "Man, I failed the first time, but I got right back in the game."
Keep up the good work.
I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Absolutely. That's what we do.
I've been watching you for about 4 years.
4 years? Oh man, you was there almost in the beginning then.
That's what I failed at the beginning.
What? You back? Hey, that's all that matters.
Succeeded now.
I know that's right. That's what I'm talking about. I talk to you in here. We're gonna kick it for sure. All right. Who?
I don't think we're gonna get no free shoes.
Just because it didn't work out the first time, if it's really in you, you're gonna get back up. So to hear a lot of you guys' stories was like the best part of RelayCon to me. In terms of RelayCon itself, if you didn't attend, let me start off by saying this. If you didn't attend RelayCon 2025, if you had any issues, this was the place where you could have got a lot of that stuff handled. They had an area at this year's RelayCon 2025 called the Pit Stop. Should be up on the screen right about now, but they had an area called the Pit Stop. And at the Pit Stop, if you had any disputes, rejections, things that you needed to get fixed, They were actually letting you come over there. They were sitting down with you, popping open the computer, and they were helping you rectify issues that you were having right there on the spot. People walked back up out of there with their performance scores corrected. I know it's difficult sometimes when you're waiting on emails and, waiting for a relay to get back to you, but this was the prime time. This was the perfect place for you to get a lot of that stuff taken care of. Even all the way down to the relay performance team, that was an entirely different booth, but you could have got some things, handled there as well. Voiced your concerns, things that you dislike. This is where you go and talk about those things and talk to people one-on-one. People that are over these departments, ROC departments, performance departments, disputes department. People were happy. They were happy to be there. Like, they were really getting things taken care of. And I was like, oh, wow, like, that's amazing. Like, and it was a long line. It was a decent sized line, but, you had a couple of days to, kind of get in the queue and get things corrected on, that were possibly going wrong with your account. So I thought that was pretty fire. I liked it that. Like, I really liked it that about this year's RelayCon event.
Hopefully it don't. They talking to ROC right now. Huh?
This man right here? I know, yeah.
How you doing?
I'm on your follower, man.
For sure. How are you?
Hi, I'm
Vic, nice to meet you.
Vic said, man, look, these box contracts ain't worth it, man. They ain't worth it. They ain't worth it. They ain't worth it.
You think that though?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. How are you, my friend?
Yeah.
Depends on the market.
Yeah.
Depends on which market you're in.
Carolina,
Yeah, some markets, it ain't worth it in some of those markets.
Yeah.
I would rather work off the load board or post my truck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
What area are you?
I'm in Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Durham,
Oh, you're in Raleigh.
Raleigh, Durham, and some of those areas that the mountains they send me, I'm like, ain't even worth
Oh man,
What's going on, man?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Hey, man, nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Let's eat.
Hey, you know what it is? You know what it is?
Hey, man, let me tell you who I am.
Go ahead.
So I'm one of your subscribers.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And you remember when that guy grabbed the truck and the guy left me equipment on the side of the road? Remember you had the driver?
I had to.
Driver,
Yes, sir.
He left your equipment on the side of the road.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then I responded and said, I think you're more upset at how you handled me. than
Oh,
what
most
that-
definitely. Most definitely. That was you. Okay. Okay.
Nice to meet you, man.
Likewise.
Let's talk about the food. Day one, food was great. What they did have there, I enjoyed that food. But the second day, I gotta mention this, the second day, the fish was good. I don't particularly care for medium rare steak. I don't particularly care for that. Like, it was a tad bit runny dish for me. Other people were eating it, no problem. Different strokes for different folks. It was overall, I had some of it. I did try some of it. I had the fish, mashed potatoes, all that stuff was pretty good. But moving forward, I don't know, maybe there should be like some hat people could throw in for their, kind of dish choices. I know you can't satisfy everybody at these events and you try to accommodate as many as you can. I get that. That would probably be the only thing I would say about, the actual dinner. A lot of carriers there at the dinner. Man, I met some amazing people. Again, I met some amazing people that I didn't know, people that were introduced to me through other Amazon employees because I'm in the box truck space. But
Quick question, Chris. What's the biggest sacrifice you've made chasing success in trucking?
I would definitely say it's my time, which is one of the greatest assets we have. It's one of the most valuable things we got, but it's definitely something I've sacrificed, man. I got a family. Me and my wife have 2 children. At the same time, like I said, I got a wife, I got a home. So to be away from that in order to pursue what we're looking to do with the trucking business is easily one of the greatest sacrifices. Because again, it's the time you're away from your family. It's the time it takes to invest in your business. The time it takes to build up the money it takes to invest in your business. So it's definitely the amount of time. I think we take that for granted in terms of what we're able to do with our time. So absolutely, by far, hands down, how much time I put in to build this business.
Was it worth it?
Oh, 1,000,000,000%. There's nothing more I enjoy than being my own boss, providing for my family, and more importantly, being there for my family. The fact that I'm able to be there when I need to, when I want to, when I have to is one of the greatest blessings I could ever ask for.
Awesome. Thank you.
My king.
Yes, sir. Miss Rochelle, quick question. What's the biggest sacrifice you've made chasing success in the trucking business?
I'm gonna say my biggest sacrifice is family. I love family. Starting this business, I'm on the road 24/7. My husband is on the road 24/7, and it's paid off. Even though we had to sacrifice family for a little while, our daughter's in college, but it's made it to where we're able to set a schedule so we can do whatever it is that we want to do to accommodate our family as far as finances and time. So we can take off when we want to, and also we'll have that finance available to go on trips or participate with our daughter. She's in college, to be able to, go to her basketball games.
So would you say it was worth it?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Rope, quick question.
Yes, sir.
What was the biggest sacrifice you've made chasing success in trucking?
Biggest sacrifice was probably that money for the truck, getting into the program, taking a leap to leave my job, 8 to 5. Almost a year now, but well worth it.
So you say it definitely was worth it.
Absolutely. No going back.
Period. Ken, I got a quick question for you. What's the biggest sacrifice you've made chasing success in your trucking business?
The biggest sacrifice I done made chasing success in my trucking business is family time. My phone don't ring. I'm real close. I got a lot of cousins that's like my brothers and sisters. My phone don't ring anymore. Really don't have time for my dad, and really don't my family time. There's no really a work-life balance. I'm 14 hours a day in it, so just getting my wife to understand the big picture that one day I will be trading dollars for time, not time for dollars. That's the biggest sacrifice, my family. So, and my time, my personal time.
Do you think it's worth it? Is it worth it?
Damn right. All day. Twice on Sunday. I'm coming again, baby.
There you go. You heard it from Big Ken. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's eat, baby. You're in the trucking industry. Have you ever thought about giving it all up?
No,
No?
never. I did one time. I'll take that back. I did it one time. Then I woke up.
So what kept you going?
Once again, relationships, endless relationships. I've met people all over the world. They actually call me to this day. And the finances changed completely for me. Completely for me.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's most definitely it.
All right. So that kept you, the type of money that's able to be made in this industry with the ups and downs kept you going.
Absolutely. And then, like I said, the relationships. Like, I can call anybody, and anything I'm going through is nothing compared to everybody else out here. So we actually got it. We're blessed. We're blessed to be in this industry.
Y'all heard it first. Bigg Vic TV. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's eat, baby.
What else could I say about this year's event? Oh, even from now, Amazon did make this very, 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 very clear this year, is that safety, their safety, carrier safety is of their utmost importance. Safety was talked about every other slide with, as far as the keynotes. Shout out to Emmitt Smith. He was one of the keynote speakers at this year's event. I thought that was pretty dope. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed his session. Emmitt was amazing on stage. This is off the head right now. I didn't script any of this stuff, so bear with me. The meet and greet, that went well. I had a good time at the meet and greet. Listen, when I tell you I did so much talking this year. I didn't get to take as much video as I wanted to take because I spent a majority of my time hearing you guys' stories this year. I think my phone about to go dead. Yeah. How are you?
Mr. Victor Newton, how you doing, buddy?
Oh man, all is well, all is well. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Likewise.
Come here, baby. How you doing? It's my wife.
It's the wife. Sitting at the tables, while we were eating breakfast, lunch, in the actual, they call it the yard, where, all the different vendor booths were at. I spend a lot of time there, just talking to carriers, talking to guys, hearing you guys' stories. To me, I was there to, see what Amazon Relay has coming down the pipeline, of course, but I enjoy talking to you guys more than anything this year, because as I stated the week before, I was really down. And so you guys really helped lift me up. Just seeing the smiles on you guys' faces, and to know that your lives have moved in different positions from, tapping into my content, and I saw the sincere appreciation in you guys' faces. Most of you guys didn't spend a dime with me. You just watched the content, right? But you did spend your time with me, and I appreciate that. Quite a few of my mentees came out this year. That was amazing. I got to hang out and kick it with these guys again. You might have recognized a couple of the faces from last year, RelayCon 2024. So a lot of you guys got to, we hung out, we had some fun. When I don't script this stuff, I start jumping all over the place. But I will say that Amazon talked about getting rid of a lot of bad actors, cleaning things up, safety. Like I said, this was a very, very important topic to Relay this year. Not that it hasn't always been, but they definitely made it apparent. Like, look, we're cleaning things up. That's why we are seeing all these new rollouts. We're seeing all these verifications, photo, recognition verifications, the background checks. As they stated in the keynote, they're getting rid of a lot of the bad actors this year. Moving forward, they want to clean it up. They literally just want the best of the best to be moving their freight. I get it. Shout out to one of my mentees. He was actually one of the speakers on one of the side chats. Big Ken, shout out to Ken. He was doing his thing there. And that to me, that's incredible. For someone to have been watching my content, to see them start leveling up, go from a truck to multiple trucks, and then really understand and take advantage of the relay events that are, the roundtable events that come close to their city, and to go out to those events and really meet some of the relay key players on a face-to-face basis, and start building these relationships, and then take that and and get on the panel. That's incredible to me. When I see that, I was just a vessel that played a small part of them becoming a success in their business. To wrap things up, we did the Brooklyn Bowl. So it was bowling. We did some bowling. I got to bowl with some of you guys.
Some stuff with that all day?
Yeah. No, I didn't have these on today. I had them on yesterday.
You didn't get the keynote?
Not with these.
Oh.
A little bit with my phone. I'll take it.
One is better than
I'll take it.
I'm making these be strategic so I can get on a bit.
Huh?
Carried the two, had the one.
Man, I heard so many amazing stories. I had one of my mentees was at the casino, and he was playing roulette, the electronic roulette, and he's sitting there just hitting the machine and talking to a guy. And the guy was telling him, like, look, he said, man, I came all the way out here to see Bigg Vic, and I didn't get to see him or meet him yet. And so my mentee starts laughing, like I've been with him every day. That's my mentee. So they had this laugh, and he's like, yo, we're gonna go to the bowling. So he texts him at the bowling and letting him know, like, yo, I'm here with Bigg Vic now. Like, if you want to meet him, come on, make sure you come out to the bowling. Because this was like the final event, the after party, after the event was over. We went and did some bowling. They had drinks out there, had food. I'm not a drinker, so I did have a hard Sprite with some cherry sprinkled in there. And so we enjoyed it. So I did get to meet that guy that said he didn't get to meet me. And I would be remiss if I didn't give this other guy a major shout out. Mr. Quentin. Shout out to Mr. Quentin. Quentin drove 8 hours, you guys. He doesn't have a relay account, but he drove 8 hours out to Vegas to be a part of the meet and greet. Now, funny story. I actually had the meet and greet. We were inside the restaurant. I don't know, for some reason he didn't come inside. I think he thought he missed it. Something, maybe. Quentin, you could tell me what happened down in the comments once you see the video. But I think he missed the meet. He missed part of the meet and greet, but he was waiting out there outside of the meet and greet when I came out. Now, mind you, he drove 8 hours. So I said, Quentin, this is what I'm gonna do. Tomorrow, which was Thursday, I said, look, I'm just gonna do another one. And so we got to kick it the following day. I did another one, just very, very intimate group. I did another one. We got to chop it up. So I did spend that quality, time with him and take time to, chop it up with him, hear his concerns, hear what he was working on. And it was incredible. We took a photo, and he had some ideas, and I listened to, things that he was going to be rolling out with his business. He was supposed to be buying his truck this week. And that was incredible. It shows me impact. It shows me hunger. I see a lot of people that are hungry out here. I talk about that a lot on this channel. Being hungry. You have to want it. Period. You have to want it. A lot of you guys didn't make it out to RelayCon this year, but this October, because we attended RelayCon, we get first crack at peak season contracts. October 2nd, Amazon will be sending out early access for us to book peak season contract, which I think is dope. As long as the price is right. If the price is right, I'm jumping on we definitely gonna jump on the contracts. But if it's not, we'll wait to peak season. Just keeping it 1,000 with y'all. But that was a perk for attending. They also gave out some lunch boxes. I didn't feel like I was gonna be able to put that lunch box in my sack. It had like a Stanley mug on the inside of it. I think that was dope. It was some of the swag that Amazon gave away this year. All in all, you guys, I think it was worth attending. If you were looking to network, build some new relationship, find out what other carriers are doing in their businesses, face to face, that is the place to go to. So this is how I found out about how profitable moving the trailers on Amazon's yard could be. I found that out the first RelayCon event that I attended, because there was a lady sitting at our table during like a lunch or something like that, and all her power units, they just moved trailers on Amazon's yard, making a bag, not burning any diesel. Like I said, there's several different pockets within the Relay ecosystem on ways that carriers could make money. Some of you guys rely solely on the load board. You got a poster truck. You got the auctions. You have the Hostler auctions now, which is moving the trailers on Amazon's yard. You're able to rent your trailer to Amazon. Like, all of these are different ways that a carrier can make money with Amazon Relay. And now they also have a couple of new ways that will be coming out that you can make money with Amazon Relay. Look for it in the future, right? You should have went to RelayCon. You should have been there. I see nothing but growth moving forward. Yes, in certain markets, rates are down pretty much all over. But like I said, if you're one of the guys that really know how to maneuver with Amazon Relay, you could do some incredible things, not only with Amazon, but just in your trucking business, period. I met a guy. I started calling him 10,000, right? I think he had about 4 or 5 trucks. Started calling him 10K because he was doing 10K a day running just only Amazon Relay. He and his drivers, 10K a day. His gross was ridiculous. I'm not gonna say what his gross was. He told me his gross was ridiculous. Overall, I think you guys would have really enjoyed this year's Amazon RelayCon 2025. If nothing else, just to network. Amazon Relay hooked us up with some incredible king suites. The room was laid out. If I haven't showed it already, we're gonna show it right now. The room was laid out. I had an incredible time at the Venetian. I probably needed another day. I think next year, I'm just gonna do a whole day. I'm gonna do an extra day in Vegas simply because I wanna do some type of VIP something outside of the event, after the event, right? Because during the event, the meet and greets are cool, but after you've been at Relay all day, chopping it up with different people, a lot of times you're kind of tired. You're ready to lay down, or some people ready to go gamble. Some people just ready to go, check out the city, parlay, do what you do. So I'm gonna just take another day where we're not doing any relay stuff, and we just meet and get to chop it up and get to kick it. So I think that's what's gonna happen, and for me in 2026, moving forward with the Relay Con. If you did attend Relay Con, drop a comment below. Some of you guys I was supposed to interview, I didn't get to interview. I should have. Like I was really talking to y'all. Some of y'all was out there. Y'all probably seen me talking to so many people out there, and I got to kick it with some of y'all when I wasn't talking. I enjoyed it, y'all. Y'all really lifted me up this year when I really needed it the most. So thank y'all for doing that. You didn't know that, but you really did. Also, Relay, I think y'all should definitely do the bowling again. That was fun. I enjoyed the bowling. That was fun. They had all the food you could eat. The drinks were free, as I said before, but the bowling was fun. I got to beat up some of y'all on on that bowling alley. Shout out to Chris and Terry. Terry, I know I got to come to Atlanta. I know you owe me one. You owe me one. I'm gonna come out to Atlanta. I'm gonna come out to ATL because you said the floor was off. That's why your balls kept, he kept throwing them gutter balls. So we had a good time out there, y'all. I enjoyed myself. It's the homie Bigg Vic TV. Drop your comments down below. Once again, I thank y'all for rocking with me. More videos on the way. It's the homie Bigg Vic TV. Oh. Before I forget, like I said, this video is not scripted. I'm rolling. I'm just off the top of the head. As I'm wrapping up, I leave the bowling alley. I'm back at the hotel. I'm in the elevator. I run into two of the event coordinators for RelayCon 2025. I did not know who they were. And so as I'm in the elevator, one of them says, how did you enjoy this year's RelayCon 2025? I said, I really enjoyed it. I had a great time. I enjoyed it. He said, they made us watch your RelayCon video from last year. I said, really? They didn't really let me record. I didn't have a lot of content. So I'm like, what did they make you guys watch? Like, I talked about some things. I did interview some carriers, but I was wondering, like, what did they make you guys watch? Because they told me I couldn't record. Well, a couple of people in there was like, you can't record. I knew I couldn't record like the keynotes and stuff like that, but being in the actual yard is where, where I felt like I should be able to get footage. And so this year I got some. I had the Ray-Bans on. So if you see the first person view in this video, that was the Ray-Ban glasses, my Meta Ray-Bans. So I did have those on, getting some footage while I was in there. Hey, shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all. It's homie Bigg Vic TV. You already know what it is. Always hustle, never stop growing. Till the next video, let's go, let's get it. Let's eat, baby.